That cat trying to escape again. Willow Caesar. What's he doing, huh? What's Buna doing? What's Buna doing, huh? How you doing? How you guys doing today? Heidi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What do you got there? You got your hair falling out too, huh? You got your hair falling out too? All right. Oh, wrong way. I'm going the left way today. The left way. What are you doing, Mr. Mustache? What are you doing, Mr. Mustache? Try to keep this nice and civil today. Buna, what do you think you're doing? Huh? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Oy. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. Just about 7 a.m. So, let me start by saying I have zero apologies about my video yesterday. Absolutely zero. Meant every word I said. And it wasn't the madman's live stream that pissed me off. It was the two excerpts he took from that and put out on video. The two of the worst comments that he made during the live stream. Those two comments he chose to take from his live stream and put them up, where he put all of us, all veterans, in the same vote, or in the same boat. Because he knew what he was doing. And in this guy's opinion, good morning guys, Jack here. And in this guy's opinion, he did it because he knew it would get the reactions that he wanted. He knew it would get the views. Then he did a live stream last night making it like it did. He didn't say all that stuff, right? Little bit of backtracking. But he knew what he was provoking from those videos. If he's gonna call out VA scammers, name them, buddy. Oh, this guy came back with the facts. Different system again. Different system. Entirely different VA system now than during those big wars. World War II in Korea. And in my opinion, vets are finally getting what they deserve. In my opinion. It took too long. I wish they'd bring back the draft so people like him would have to go and serve. Or some of these other YouTubers here in the Philippines. Would have been nice if they were made to serve when they were 18. Maybe they'd have a different opinion then. Maybe. He knew what he was provoking. He took the worst comments from the live stream and put them out there for clicks and views. Morning. Like I said, he didn't, he don't want to name names, but he talked to many people. Well, tell us, Tell us, Matt. Who are they? Who are these people? Who are these fraudsters? Last time I checked, I'm not out bar hopping every night. Or ever. I'm not out chasing women all day. Or ever. But those two excerpts put us all in the same boat, didn't they? All these Philippine fraudsters. VA fraudsters. I wasn't even planning on talking about this morning. But, hey, gotta get through these walks. It's the only way I know how to be a YouTube commentator. But like I said, I have zero apologies. And it sounds like somebody's just trying to fund their trip out of the Philippines and back. Because they're too broke to buy a gosh darn ticket to Malaysia or to Thailand. Hello. Or Vietnam or Cambodia. A round trip, 1 day ticket. They can't, sounds like somebody can't afford to do that, so they gotta, I gotta get all that YouTube money I can. All that YouTube money I can. But you Mad Hatter fans can have him. You can have that guy. All right, finally passed all the kids. Bad timing, passing by the school. So yeah, let me ask this question, guys. In related to the morning. In relation to the scruffy pig farmer. Back in the days when he was showing his bad investment farm. When he was showing you all the plants, the garden, the inside of the shack where he was filming from. Pause for dramatic effect here, guys. Where were the pigs? Where were the pigs? Where were the 100 pigs at? All those videos he shared showing his farm life. Especially when he was, you know, saying how great it was at the start. But where were the pigs? The 100 pigs, the 1,000 chickens. Where were they? How come they were never put on video? We saw pig pens being used for compost piles. He might have shown 3 or 4 pigs in there. I didn't see no 100 pigs. Is that another falsehood he put out? And how do you operate a piggery with 100 pigs and not get any of your money back? 100 pigs. Even Jim never went to those lengths of exaggerating how many pigs he had in his beautiful 3-story piggery. Yeah, Jimbo never even went that far to say he had 100 pigs. I gotta be 100 pigs. I can eat 50 eggs. Okay. Cool hand, Matt. I got 100 pigs. But nobody's ever seen them. And I lost all my money on them. What'd you do? What happened to them? He's past it all. Hey, He went into monk mode. He went into monk mode so he could not remember anything. So he could change his Angeles and pig farm past. Went into isolation. But we saw everything on that farm, didn't we? Did anybody see pig pens? Hey, good morning. Pig pens that could handle 100 pigs? Did anybody see them? You would need about, what, at least 20 of them, right? You need 20 stalls, pig stalls. And if you're breeding, probably even more. But, sorry guys, not a pig farmer. We have a piggery. And I'll show it to you I've shown it to you several times, but I don't get near them. And it's for personal consumption, personal use. In fact, we ate one just a couple weeks ago. And it was mighty tasty. Mighty tasty. But we don't sell them. So anybody see a room or a place on that farm tours that could hold 20 pig pens? Wouldn't you repurpose the compost pig pens for actual pigs? And dug a compost pile or something? I don't know. Like I said, not a farmer. Not a hilltop sustainable farmer. Like I say, it kills me. It kills me when all these people do their supermarket tours here. Their supermarket and their vegetables and their nice wrapped carrots and wrapped potatoes and wrapped everything. And then they show you the breakdown of the cost. And it's triple what we pay in our local market down here. Because they're buying from a supermarket. But I guess that's what you got to do in those big cities, huh? They say in our garden we grow everything that I don't like to eat. We grow all the vegetables that I don't like to eat, except for the spinach. And guys, whatever happened to the days when the only people that you would ever see retired here were former service members or ex-service members or Marines. Yeah, Ace, I saw your video yesterday. You're not catching me again. But what happened to those days 40 years ago when the only people retiring here were retired sailors and retired Air Force and the like? I miss those days. Morning. I certainly miss those days. But that's when I got hooked on the Philippines. Started coming here close to 40 years ago. Watching the John Wayne, Robert Ryan film, They Were Expendable. Made me fall in love with the Philippines. Made me want to come out here. And seriously, it hasn't changed that much in the last 40 years. The infrastructure has gotten a lot better. Needs to get a lot better than it currently is. And going back to what I was saying the other day, saw another video from a guy, you know, that guy, that radar guy who said how easy it is to travel by bus anywhere in the Philippines by bus and ferry. Saw another video. Worst ferry trip of our lives. And the guy only did a fast craft from Dumaguete to Bohol. A 2-hour trip. And he was saying it was the worst trip in his life. Morning. Worst trip. Because, yeah, sometimes them ferries can be down for a week, can't they? Because of the weather. Yeah, but it's so easy to travel over here, guys. Just wanted to point that out. You should have seen it 40 years ago. I remember when first time coming down here to meet the Weiss family. I think it was 2005, maybe 2006. We were in that Sugi at the time, and we came down here to Ozamas, and me and Lynn stayed in the penthouse, and the best place here in Ozamas at the time. What was it? What was the name of it? Royal Garden? Royal something, I think it was called. And we were up in the penthouse, and we rented two rooms downstairs for the family. You go downstairs and you just see the trail of ants going into the rooms. Every room. Just an ant trail going into every one of the rooms on the lower floors. Yeah, this place has changed quite dramatically. Except for the poverty. That has not changed one bit. Morning. Morning. Not one iota has that changed. And just like in the US, the poor get poorer and the richer get richer. Same thing happens here. Same thing happens here. Just hopefully this doesn't turn into a socialist state like the US is going to. Because that ain't gonna make it any better, is it? But now you got all the social media brokies over here. You didn't see that 40 years ago. You didn't see the poor people over here, the poor foreigners over here struggling to survive and waiting on that next YouTube check. Yeah. I didn't see that 40 years ago. Hey, just really in the last few years that it's a YouTube thing, I guess. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. How many other ones? Twitch. How many other ones? How many other social media things do they have? Just look at your favorite YouTuber and see how many links he has posted. See how many links. The more links, the broker you are. How about that for an analogy? And then people think they're going to come over here and reinvent their lives. They think they're going to be winners over here. Just like that. Just flip a switch and you're going to become a winner. Doesn't work that way. Just doesn't work that way. Gotta work. You gotta work for success, guys. And YouTube is a fleeting game. could be gone tomorrow. What will be the next best thing? What will it be? Yeah, I can come over here and say I'm broke in every video and hope people send me money. I think that's what Ace's conversation was about last night, wasn't it? Man, never gets old doing the brokey videos, does it? But I'm just a brokey in the province, trying to make my $1 a day. Every day out here, I hope, extends another day in my life. Because you never know what's going to happen, do you? You just never know. That's the one fact about life. None of us can read the future. But I also know this. I didn't come over here to reinvent my life. I already had a life. And I was satisfied with it. I didn't need to come over here and reinvent myself. Change who I was. Go into monk mode. I didn't need to do any of that. I came over here to live the rest of my life. With the exception of some medical trips back to the US. Unplanned. But that's what having a plan before you even come over here is for, right? So let those guys continue to come over here and hope for social media success. I'd be out on the street. I'd be out here begging for donations if I was relying on social media. That's for damn sure. Water moving pretty strong today. Just a beautiful morning. I'm glad I didn't wait 2 or 3 more hours before I took this walk this morning, because it's gonna be a hot one, I can see. Even yesterday's walk in the overcast was cool compared to this, and it's not even hot yet. But if you're out there looking for advice, guys, don't come over here to try to reinvent a failed life. It doesn't work that way. If you're a problem in your home country, you're going to be a problem over here. Or if you have problems in your home country, you're going to have them here. But if you do have your Social Security, it is much easier to survive over here than it would be in the US if that's all you have. That's for damn sure. So take a chance. But if you want to reinvent your life, I wouldn't recommend it. That's my advice for today, guys. And do your own homework. Do not rely on anyone in social media. Even me, especially me, to tell you how to live your life. Got enough YouTubers trying to do that, don't we? I could tell stories all day long just getting through my walks about that stuff. But mourners. Look at this, would you? You feel guilty about not coming with me there, Blackie? Huh? You feel guilty? Not at all, do you? Then we have these guys. These guys.